Honestly, when I first moved to LA, that was a date someone took me on.
Oh, that's not a, you know what?
Houses.
A tour, not a bad date. That's kind of unusual. Yeah. You guys still together?
Absolutely.
Oh.
It was you.
Oh, God. Hi, I'm Louis Fertel, and we're here once again to play Extra Credits, a game where we have to guess movie titles based on very few clues. And I have news for you. It's my least favorite season. I've made a stink about it on the podcast. Every film on today's list is of the bone-chilling variety. And speaking of bone-chilling, here is my co-host, Ira Madison III. What if we were contentious news anchors? You know, like Harry Reasoner and Barbara Walters? He's coming after my career. We'll be right back.
It sounded like the first year of this show.
Wait for the book.
That's right. I'm Ira Madison III, and, I consulted my magic 8-ball today.
Oh.
And it said, you will be murdered tomorrow. But it also said, you might win today.
Oh. Yeah. I love cautious optimism. Remember, we will be introduced to a single still from each movie, and the guessing begins from there. You ready, Ira?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Let's get it.
Our first movie comes right now. Ooh. Who is that screaming? We're in a classroom. It's not Stand and Deliver.
Is this Carrie?
Is it?
No, it's too modern.
You can say it feels a little bit after Carrie. Teaching Mrs. Tingle? It's between those, I think.
Teaching Mrs. Tingle is not a scary movie.
Excuse me. Helen Mirren's choices are often quite scary. You ever seen Winchester? I wouldn't. All right, next slide. Spooky subject, satanic evil. The Craft?
The Haunting of Emily Mortimer? That was Emily Rose. I'd rather see The Haunting of Emily Mortimer.
Excuse me, baby. That was called The Newsroom, motherfucker. Excuse me. Who's calling? It's Aaron Sorkin! But I Am Your Mother.
Oh, god damn it.
Nothing
I know this movie.
It's not like a Carrie reboot or something.
I literally feel like I know this, and I just am blanking on it.
All right, we need another one, unfortunately. It's made after 2015.
I Am Your Mother. Hereditary. I feel like
I don't remember that scene at all.
I feel like she yells this at the dinner table.
Ah, you are correct. Yes. Toni Collette giving one of the great, not just horror performances, dramatic performances I've seen probably in the past 10 years. It's like a horror movie that also has rabbit hole in it. There's like layers to how dramatic and traumatizing it all is. It's nice that we have a movie that tells kids don't stick your head out the window, because I feel like as a kid I needed that warning myself, and I had no one to look to.
For a while, people were always telling you don't stick your arm out a window when you're driving in a car, because people love to do that.
Truly a bone-chilling movie. Ira, you're in the lead, which makes everybody uncomfortable, so we're going to move right on to number 2. Ooh, this looks very familiar to me. Lots of sheets. Sort of seems like a place for Michael Myers. Great guess. It's something like that. Spooky subject.
Ghosts. Poltergeist? Amityville Horror?
If I'm watching something with ghosts in it, it better be written by Ibsen. Sound like you today. All right, next up. Where's my daughter? What have you done with my daughter?
Angelina Jolie and the Changeling? I guess that's her son.
2001.
Oh, The Others? Wahoo. There we go.
Nicole Kidman crouching down and lighting that match is very iconic.
Well, also, and the child holding whatever the chimes are, whatever. I just think of all children as holding chimes and sitting in an attic now. That was my favorite movie of that year at the time, and I had friends who didn't like it. I remember it was like a bone of contention between us, and I think I continue to be right about that. That was also the year Nicole Kidman just was the queen of entertainment, because she was in Moulin Rouge. She was in that movie Birthday Girl. Lol. This is also the year she divorced Tom Cruise, and then her career flourished. Take that, L. Ron.
Where's my daughter? What have you done with my daughter? She probably wasn't acting there.
Right. Ask David Miscavige. Round 3. Here we go. Ooh, somebody in briefs. Is this a Nightmare on Elm Street?
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes, Louis. Yes, Louis.
I think we said that at the exact same time.
Yeah.
No, that's Rod, her boyfriend that gets killed while she's spinning around in the air.
Elm Street was filmed on North Genesee Avenue here in Hollywood. I just learned that Halloween is filmed in West Hollywood, the main house at the end. I'm always surprised what's like in town here and then passes for a suburb, because nothing about West Hollywood or LA looks like a suburb.
You haven't gone on the LA horror tour?
No, you know me. I'm too busy not being a virgin. Sorry.
Honestly, when I first moved to LA, that was a date someone took me on.
Oh,
That's
not a, you know what?
houses.
A tour, not a bad date. That's kind of unusual. Yeah. You guys still together?
Absolutely.
Oh.
It was you.
Oh, God. Well, who knows if it's a delay or not, but I got it and you did it. So how about that?
We said at the same time, Vertel.
Why don't you go on BuzzFeed.com and talk about the queer subtext of the sequels or whatever, fucking loser. Okay, next movie. Ooh, this looks old.
Saw. Oh, 7?
Is it the 10,000 Fingers of Dr. Blankety Blank or whatever? No. I think we need another clue, unfortunately. Here we go. Sporting actor Brian Cox. Ooh, what kind of spooky stuff is he in?
Well, I mean, a lot of Succession fanfic.
Right.
Well, now
2002 spooky movie. Not The Ring. Is it The Ring?
And I feel
The Ring is from 2002? No, it's not. Wow. The Ring. I remember it being pretty scary at the time, but like definitely a movie you wanted to see in the theater because it was like obviously the creatures coming out at you, and that's better on the big screen.
Everyone was excited. The Ring was a banger. That's one of my favorite movies.
Round 5. Here we go. Ooh, that is a missing finger. There's a motif in today's questions. It does feel like we should know it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we need another clue, unfortunately. Oh. First of all, that's just me and who I want to be. That's me as like a realtor.
This is giving like Addams Family vibe.
Okay, we need another clue. Supporting actor Rowan Atkinson. Oh, God. What did we do with him after Johnny English?
Wait, can we see the woman again? That's The Witches.
Oh, very good. I haven't seen this in ages.
The Angelica Houston movie where they have the fake noses, they're ripping off their faces for the kids.
No,
I remember a terrifying movie.
I remember when the Jim Henson Company decided we are bored with entertaining children and now we're going to traumatize adults.
That is a very scary film to this day. But the remake is scarier in how bad it is.
Say, if you also want something scary to read, how about Roald Dahl's Wikipedia? Guess how we treated Patricia Neal. You won't believe your ears. Good get, Ira. Next round, round 6. Ooh. There's something lightly Nickelodeon about this.
That's actually Alex Mack. That's what she does to the ground when she's sliding around on it.
Okay, I don't know what this is. We need another look. Oh, it's Alien. Veronica Cartwright is the kid in The Birds. Her sister Angela Cartwright is also an actress. Alien is one of my favorite suspenseful movies of all time. I also so prefer it to Aliens, which is more, I'm going to say it, a boy movie.
This is just more James Cameron slander.
Yes,
from you.
right. My brand is consistent, if nothing else. When casting the role of Ripley, Sir Ridley Scott invited several women from the production office to watch screen tests. The women were unanimously impressed with then-unknown Sigourney Weaver, whose screen presence they compared to Jane Fonda's. Interestingly enough, Jane Fonda would be good in this movie, and I've never considered her at all related to horror or sci-fi, aside from Barbarella.
Sort of like steely, almost masculine energy for the 70s.
What we would call cultish, yes. Round 7, here we go. Oh, it's a dog near a tree. Classic dog and tree picture.
It's Cujo, I'm kidding.
Okay, next up. Ooh, a photographer, and it's looking very 1976 in here. Not like Black Christmas or something like that. Let's get another clue. It's All for You. Janet Jackson.
Carrie?
Satanic, evil, and the year is 76.
Oh, The Omen? There we go. Which has Lee Remick in it, and then the sequel has Lee Grant.
I should be in one then. Lee's my middle name.
Oh, and also my dad's name. Oh no. This is something a detective pieces together after we're both murdered. Have you seen The Omen with Julia Stiles?
The remake?
Yeah.
I absolutely have not.
Okay. Because the internet keeps telling you won't believe how destitute this actress is with a picture of Julia Stiles, and then she's like, fine.
They always also take some very skinny celebrity and sort of CGI them and say, you'll never believe how they let themselves go. But then they're never in the article.
Right. Gregory Peck was, of course, in The Omen. Dick Van Dyke later said turning down this film was stupid.
Did you know that Dick Van Dyke was recently on Days of Our Lives?
Really? I mean, he is 97-ish and spry, so I'm not surprised he was like, give me something to do.
He was revealed to be John Black's long-lost father.
Oh, good. I'm sure that's the first time a reveal of that nature has happened on that show. All right, next up, round 8. Ooh, we got headgear.
Ooh, the original Saw.
There appears to be a lightly campy vibe to what's happening here, too. All right, next clue. Supporting actor Steve Martin. Oh, I know this. Come on.
Did he do a lot of horror movies? Oh, wait. Little Shop of Horrors.
I was going to say that. Damn it. Oh, yes.
You'll Be a Dentist. Iconic song.
Yes. Both Gene Siskel and Robert Ebert gave it 2 huge thumbs up on their TV show, Siskel and Ebert in the Movies, and Siskel said it was one of the most entertaining movies of the year. Did you know that Gene Siskel hated Silence of the Lambs?
Yes.
It's very interesting to watch his
taste.
review. It's like he's reviewing like a bad Sylvester Stallone movie or something. You wouldn't believe he's talking about Silence of the Lambs.
It's a depressingly brutal thriller that I found completely lacking in redemptive qualities.
Okay, next up.
It's giving one of the Scream movies.
Oh, is it Scream
5? I feel
4?
like Scream 2, Scream 4, Scream 5.
It was giving Emma Roberts to me. So I don't know if that's what drew me to that, but unfortunately I take it.
Sure.
No,
I named the franchise and you named a number.
Yeah. Yeah, Scream 4 I enjoyed almost all the way through. The reveal of the killer, it's like, she's not the killer. It's impossible.
You don't think she could have been the killer?
No.
The ending is hilarious. Her
The falling through the table
beating,
and stuff.
beating herself up,
Yeah.
slamming herself into walls. Yeah.
Right, which is what she does when Ryan's on the phone. Round 10. Here we go. Ooh. Psycho? Is it just Psycho? I mean, the shadows alone. You know, it's telling the Hitchcockian story.
I mean, if for you not to get this film with your doppelganger would be crazy.
Anthony Perkins, I am a big fan of his. I have to say, it's a performance that only gets better over time. You think of him as like a little bit peculiar in the movie, but there's so much going on with the character, like what he's curious about when he talks to Janet Leigh, just the way he observes like the guy she's with. And of course, Anthony Perkins gay in real life, and that guy, John Gavin, is smoking hot. So I'm just like, does Anthony Perkins want to have sex with John Gavin? But these are the things I'm thinking about as I watch a classic movie.
Maybe he did.
Who's to say? The novel upon which this movie was based was inspired by the true story of Ed Gein, who of course also inspired Texas Chainsaw Massacre and The Silence of the Lambs.
He is a classic Wisconsin serial killer. Okay?
Yes,
Like,
you guys do it well over there.
Born and bred.
Let's do the tiebreaker for the hell of it. Here we go. Hands on a big old dial.
Friday the 13th.
Could this be The Exorcist?
You know, I love touching clocks.
Yeah.
Walk through rooms caressing clocks.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a cuckoo clock too, then it's over. You know?
For the clock?
It's over for me.
Oh, I see. Okay, we need another clue. Oh, who's that man? He looks like somebody who is like the record producer for the Monkees for one episode. Let's see here. I think we need another clue. Psychological thriller. It's not Rosemary's Baby.
Is that Alan Arkin?
Oh, what it? Yeah.
Wait Until Dark.
Oh, it's been ages since I've seen that, and of course he's in that.
It's based on a play, and Lee Remick starred in it on Broadway.
Lee Remick, who we just brought up in regards to The Omen. This is actually a Lee Remick-based podcast. If you have any questions, just come right back to keep it. Okay, so technically I won, but then Ira got the tiebreaker, which kind of ties it up. So it actually, we now have a tie because of the tiebreaker, which has never been done in human history. I think we both should be punished for not having done even better at this. It's just not my subject. You did lose last time, though. Is that correct, Ira?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How's that sitting?
You know, it feels like life. The game of life, which I lose often.
Jump in the comments and please tell us who you think won, because even though there is a score spiritually, I think this could be debated who really won this.
I think the audience will give me a Nightmare on Elm Street.
You sound like a wronged woman on Judge Judy. I will be vindicated in the public. Happy Halloween if you're into that sort of thing. You know I'm on the fence. And we'll see you next time.